In the last video, we got introduced to Strands Agents SDK, and we saw how we can use it to build a new type of agent workflow. If you've not seen that video, then check the description below. In this video, we're going to go deeper dive into tools. Let's remind ourselves of the architecture. So we have Strands Agents, which is the core of our application. We link it to a large language model, and of course, to make it useful, we link it in with tools. In this video, we're going to expand the tools that we're using and maybe write some custom tools as well. Suman, over to you.
Thanks, Mike. So let's get started and see tools in action. So to get started with tools, all you have to do is first install Strands Agents tool. I already have this installed, but you need to first install it before you use the built-in tools. So here, the use case that we are going to take is we are going to read a text file from our local directory, and then we will let the agent summarize that and write the result in the local directory. And for that, we are going to use the read file and the file write. These are the two built-in tools that we are going to use here, but there are a bunch of other tools that you can make use of with Strands, which you get out of the box. And for that details, you can look into the description to get into the Strands documentation. So before we create an agent, we can define the model. In this case, we are using the Claude 3.7, which is the default model, but you can make use of any model of your choice. And then we can define a system prompt. This is just to enforce the personality of your agent. In this case, I want this agent to read, understand, and summarize the files.
And it's an important point here, I guess, because in the previous examples, we haven't used a system prompt. This is the first time we've used one. And so, as you say, setting up the personality, guiding it to be what you want rather than potentially just whatever the model does.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, we want this model to reason, and that's the whole point of Strand. But in case you want to give and inject some personality so that the model can take the right decision when you give a lot of tools, this system prompt always helps.
Gotcha. We say personality. I mean, I often ask them to talk like a pirate, but in this more useful case, we're just, guiding it to do what we want.
Absolutely. So once we have that system prompt, we can define the agents. And for that, we will just say which model that we want, the system prompt, and here we will make use of the file read and file write tool, which we have imported before. So using built-in tools is as simple as this.
Gotcha. Okay, so you have a file on your machine you're going to read, presumably?
That's correct. So this is the file that I have, which is a textbook of one of the science book, if I can remember correctly.
Okay.
And now what we are going to do here is we are going to tell the agent that read this file, which is located under docs dictionary, and summarize it in the less than 100 words.
Okay, excellent. Okay, I was going to say it looks quite long. Don't want to read all of that. Read it for me and give me a summary.
Absolutely. So as you can see here, first it needs to read. So that's why it is calling the file read tool. And now before it writes, since it is going to write on my system, it should ask for my permission. And that's what we are seeing here.
Absolutely. Okay. So the summary has actually been written by the LLM. So the tool didn't do that, but it's using the tools to be able to, I guess, in this case, persist that out to your disk. Excellent. Okay.
Right. So as you can see, it has already generated the summary and it is stored under results chapter 10.md.
Okay.
So let's see the final result.
Okay, and yeah, rendering, because it is a markdown file. They much shorter and something that I can have a look through.
Absolutely.
Now, when I put the slide up before on the big screen, eagle-eyed viewers would notice that there was a speak tool in there as well.
Yeah.
I know you've got this up your sleeve. So what's going on with the speak tool?
Exactly. So when I first thought of this use case, we thought that we need to create a custom tool which can do this task. But when I looked into Strands documentation, I found that there is a speak tool built in.
Excellent. Okay.
So all you have to do is you can just import speak from Strands tool.
Yep. So this is going one step further. I had it summarized for me. I don't even want to read it. Read it to me.
Absolutely. That's the heights of laziness. So here we are just keeping everything as is. The only difference here is in the agent definition, we are just appending a new tool called speak.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
And now we can run that.
So this time when you're running it, it's going to use that speak tool, presumably. Did you adjust the system prompt, or did you tell it to do something in the prompt to the agent?
That's a very good question. So if you see this here in the system prompt, I did mention that there is a new tool
Right.
in the disposal, but you can always define this in your in the prompt itself rather than in the system prompt.
Gotcha. Okay. And so again, so we're going through the same flow as before. It's writing out now to your local machine. And oh, it's selected the sleep tool.
And explores the
There we
human
go.
eye structure and function. The eye works like a camera with a lens system.
Excellent. Okay. So it's now telling me all about the summary. And so this is Amazon Polly, right? For the
That's
tool?
correct. So if you want to use Speak, the built-in tool, then you need to configure your AWS credentials so that it can make use of Poly, because that's the service that we use under the hood. And you can always use any model of your choice. Like in this case, we used a Bedrock model, so a model under Bedrock, which is Claude 3.7. But to make use of this tool, you need an AWS credentials. Yep.
So for this particular code, you need AWS credentials, but you can use Strands agents without AWS, not a problem.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got one more challenge for you. Again, this actually wasn't on the picture that I showed before, but how can we create our own custom tools? Because I imagine that's what a lot of people are going to get to very quickly with this agent framework.
Yeah, glad you asked. So creating custom tools is very, very simple. Assume that you already have a function which you want to make it as a tool, and you want to use that function as a tool with your agent. All you have to do is you just have to import a tool, and you just need to wrap your function with this tool decorator. That's all. So in this case, we have a very simple function called letter counter, which
Okay.
will just count a letter in a given string.
Okay, the number of occurrences of that letter in a given string.
Absolutely.
I can see strawberries coming up in the future here. Okay, keep going. Let's see what happens.
You must have cheated this time. All right. So in this case, once we have that tool defined, all we have to do is we need to mention that tool in the agent definition.
Okay, and this can go side by side with the default tools. You can just add in another custom tool.
Exactly. That's the whole point. You can make use of the default tools as well as the custom tools. So we are giving the flexibility for the model to pick the right tool of their choice.
Excellent. Okay. And so what is the prompt? Did I guess it right? Tell me how
Absolutely.
many letter R's are in the word strawberry. Who would have thought? Okay.
Very
So if you're not familiar, then this is something which is a little bit challenging for some LLMs to figure out. But I guess if we give it a tool to figure it out, then hopefully it'll get the answer right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's using letter counter. And how many letter R's are there in the word strawberry?
3.
3. There you go. Heard it here first. Look, Simon, thank you so much. So we've had a look at tools. We've gone deep dive, I guess, into the standard or the built-in tools. We've also seen how quickly and easily we can make our own custom tool. I hope you found this video useful and interesting. Please do give us a like if you like this video. And we have more videos about Strands agents coming up. So in order to see those, subscribe to this channel and click the bell notification so you get notified when the next video drops. Simon, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And we'll see you in the next video.